Hey guys, Dr. Josh McClain here at Body Rejuvenation. Today we're going to talk about rehabbing a wrestler and getting them back to the mat 100% safely as soon as possible. So here's the description I like to talk about a lot of times. There's a transition gap between getting cleared to return to sport and getting cleared to return to the mat. And there's not a lot of therapists or even rehab specialists out there that understand the demands that get placed on the human body in the sport of wrestling. And wrestling is a lot different than any other sport because for most sports, think about football for example, I don't need to get that deep in my knees, right? I need to be able to run, be agile, and that's where my triple leg hops come in. That's where my figure 8 drills come in, where I get cleared to get back to those activities. But in wrestling, it's not only about having full range of motion, but it's about being able to stay loaded here with all my body weight, but then my partner or my opponent getting on my back as well and loading me through these positions, and then grabbing ankles and he's starting to torque the knees, right? Like those are the demands that get placed on the body, the joints, the ligaments, the muscles, the tissues that you have to be able to accept and be able to function through. And it's not just being able to run and jump and hop and get back to those traditional type movement patterns. So that is an example for a knee injury, right? Talk about shoulders. It's not about just being able to pick up your velocity and start throwing again. It's about actually having somebody go to mat return you, and now that guy's trying to drive you down with your weight plus all of his weight, and you're posting on an arm, hoping that it doesn't sublux again. You're getting sprawled on as as you're in and on a shot, and he's putting all of his weight on your shoulder in this extended out position, cranking on your elbow in an upward position, trying to get you to let go. That's the difference between getting back to the sport in a wrestling specific way and a traditional way of rehab, right? So go ahead and download the protocols. The protocols are designed to show you guys the 2 or 3 movement patterns that you guys need to do for every region of the body before you can get back to the mat. So we have one specifically for the knee, for the back, for the elbow, for the shoulders, for the neck, right? There's so many different protocols out there that we've come up with specifically just by working with wrestlers to say, hey, you guys are here. Yes, you might be cleared to get back to sport, but you are not ready to get back to the mat physically, mentally, emotionally. There's something going on that's limiting your outcome right here, which means that if we go back too soon, and we get all these forces demanded through our joints and through our tissues, something is going to give, and it's going to lead to re-injury. It's going to lead to lack of performance. Your confidence isn't going to be there. All of those things that are going to hinder your performance. So go ahead and download the guide. Go find your region of discomfort or injury. Click on it. Make sure you're able to do those 2 to 3 exercises. If you're not able to do those 2 to 3 exercises, please reach out to me. Please get help. Please let us guide you at least and educate you through the process so you can get back to the mat as soon as possible, but also in a very safe and effective way. All right, guys, go find the link. It's down in the description, up above, below, around this video somewhere. Get after it, download your protocols, and we'll see you soon.